WIFO 105.5 FM in Jessup, Big Dog Country Radio. It is now time for the world famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by First Southern Bank, Van's Barbecue, Murphy Builder Supply, and O'Quinn & Associates.
Hi, I'm Mandy Yeomans.
And I'm Raymond Brown with First Southern Bank. As your locally owned community bank, we're here to help our community grow. Our customers are why we are here. You can tell we want your business.
We offer all types of deposit products, personal and business. We have fast, efficient service, and yes, we have online banking too. I'm sure we have an account to fit your needs. Stop by or call us at 912-588-1010 and see how First Southern Bank can help you.
We're FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
When it comes to barbecue, Van's Barbecue in Jessup is the place to be. A small family-owned business located at 1876 on the Savannah Highway. Van's Barbecue has lunch and dinner specials. Stop by or call to make an order. The number to call, 427-3358. Van's Barbecue's new manager is Sarah Van. Van's Barbecue offers potato salad, coleslaw, baked beans, and don't forget their delicious mac and cheese. Also, check out their shrimp plates, the best in town. Yes, when it comes to barbecue, head to Van's Barbecue, locally owned and operated. Stop by and tell them the Big Dog sent you. Once again, the number to order, 427-3358.
Since 1946, Murphy's Builder Supply has been serving the folks of Jessup, Wayne, and surrounding counties with quality products and knowledgeable service. Matter of fact, they feel they sell service first to make sure you get exactly what you need for your home improvement projects. And with each employee at Murphy's being there for 10 years or more, you know you're talking with someone with the experience to help you with building supplies, tools, paint, and all the things you need from a full-service hardware store. The best choice in home improvement is Murphy's Builder Supply, 156 Northeast Broad Street, Jessup.
Are you looking for an insurance company that you can call and talk to a live person? Are you looking for an insurance company where you can walk in and talk to an agent? Are you looking for an insurance company that offers multiple companies so they can try and get you the best rate? If you said yes to any of these, then you need to call or come by O'Quinn & Associates Insurance Financial Services. We offer multiple companies so we can find the best fit for you. Give us a call at 385-1000 or stop by our office at 212 South First Street right here in Jessup.
The following is an exclusive presentation of Jessup Broadcasting, the sports leader in Southeast Georgia.
World famous. The world famous Butch and Bob Show.
World famous Butch and Bob Show right here on WIFO 105.5 FM in Jessup, Big Dog Country Radio. Football Friday morning. And Bob, we got a guest in here this morning.
Yeah, we got James E. Bacon, Principal Jamie Ellis in, talk about what's going on at the school. Everybody knows there's contingency plan, 3 different sites. Just was curious on how things are going. So who better to talk to than the principal of the school, Jamie Ellis. So appreciate you coming in.
Very good. Thank you, Bob and Butch. Appreciate y'all having me in this morning. We are off to a great start. We've already been in school. This marks 3 weeks since we've begun operating 3 different sites. At our main campus, we have kindergarten, 4th and 5th. At the charter school, which is the old third hall of the old high school, it operates as our evening charter school program. That's pre-K and first. And then at Jessup Church of God, they've allowed us to use some of the classrooms for Sunday school that we have then transformed into student classrooms for 2nd and 3rd grade.
So everything running smooth so far?
It really is. You think about it, when you've got students, just shy of 600 students spread out over 3 campuses. For our situation, it worked out very favorably because all of those sites are within, just a couple hundred yards of each other. So we're not where we're spread out, throughout the county. With us being right there on Orange Street, everything just kind of worked in sequence in terms of getting facilities available for the students.
Yeah, before the school year began, they had to come up with a contingency plan. A lot of work went into the contingency plan.
Correct.
Teachers were involved, principally school board. So tell everybody how the contingency plan came about.
Dr. Kelly and I met, it was middle of July, early July, and we were able to discuss some options and look at some options. And then Suzette Williamson, our assistant principal, and I thought, hey, who better to share this with are our faculty and staff. And an impromptu meeting was called on a Friday in the middle of July, and out of our near 90 faculty and staff, we had over 60 folks show up on their time, and we discussed some options and worked through what would be best for students, student safety, and just the feasibility of managing 3 separate sites. And that's what we worked through to develop, shared those intents and desires with Dr. Kelly and the board, and move forward with the plan that we have in action right now.
Using part of Jessup Church graduating, did the church reach out to y'all, or did y'all reach out to them? How'd that come about?
We've had such a great relationship with Jessup Church of God, with just based on our proximity through the years. This is my 9th year there at James E. Bacon, and so we're working through their assistance and help, and so it really just all kind of worked together. So we have talked to them through the years, and then just had some contacts there, and were able to reach out to the pastor, Scott Hatton, and everything just kind of fell into place, far beyond the reaches that we could expect.
All right. Again, if you just joined us, Jamie Ellis, Principal James E. Bacon, in with us talking about the transition, how school's going. How difficult is it having school at the campus and construction at the same time? Does that seem to be?
That seems to be running quite smoothly because it's done in phases. So the construction activity right now is in an area that there are no students passing through. So where we have students right now on the main campus is in the final phase location per se, that won't be affected until much later in the project. So, and then the mobile units that are there on the grounds, we have 4th and 5th grade there. So kindergarten is in a hallway that's not even being accessed by construction personnel or construction action, and then 4th and 5th are out in the mobile units.
In the coastal plains area, that's just adjacent to the school, so that's
correct.
That's not a big trend.
No issue there as far as construction action, because it basically the property line where the tech center and the new paving for the gymnasium, that area is being worked on, then the coastal plains area starts.
So how about the traffic flow? I know we've got signs everywhere.
We've got signs everywhere, and we've got just folks out there posted helping the flow of traffic just to keep students safe. Orange Street and Sunset are our 2 main thoroughfares within our town, and just maneuvering through took a little bit of getting used to, but we've got it down where we've got a good flow. Parents are very aware of what our intent is to keep the flow going and to keep the children safe, and they're passing that information along to their family members. If somebody else like a grandma or granddaddy picks up a child, they let them know, so they're aware of that too.
Right. Everybody knows part of the delay is because they can't get supplies and all that, but you talk to those people every day, I'm sure they give you any idea when they think they'll be full.
They're working on allowing for certain locations within the building to be done. Not a specific timeline. As far as the goal is, middle of the fall, September, October time. But still, those are contingent based on when supplies arrive. So the supplies are ordered. They've done everything from their side. They're just waiting on distributors to be able to provide essential components for the construction.
I know the school and the board both look for a smooth transition, so that's the thing. When will everybody be at one location?
And that is the goal. We're trying to get everybody at that one location. Again, that's still hinging on the timeline of things being delivered, because the fire marshal doesn't give certificates of occupancy for locations that don't have doors or don't have fully functioning facilities. So you have to be able to have all of those things to be able to have that all checked off for occupancy.
Well, it's definitely an unusual setting, to have
it is.
sites. I don't know if any of this go that, but luckily, like I said, I just was curious how it's going. Glad to hear it's running smoothly. Everybody seemed to get on board with the contingency plan. It was well advertised. Just seems, I'm just glad to know everything's going smoothly.
It is, and I really have to just brag on our folks, our stakeholders, our support from families and parents and our teachers and support staff there at the school. That is critical for the operation of a school. If you have all of your folks on board with decisions that they feel that they were part of making, they're much more likely to participate and carry out the desires of what you need. And especially in a school setting, student safety and student well-being is paramount, and we'll fold in the education component as well. But we're there for the kids, and the kids are our business, so that's what we've got to make sure that is top priority.
As you mentioned, safety is a top priority. School with all the construction, is it still a safe environment? That's what.
Absolutely. There are no construction actions in anywhere where the students are. They have it barricaded and fenced off while they're in progress. There's no access to hallways where construction activity is going on, so the students don't even encounter any construction activity on campus.
In James, they still have just one way in, one way out.
As far
as visitors come to school.
Correct. If you go to any of the 3 campuses, we have clerical support and administrative support at the schools. I'm at the main campus. Suzette Williamson is at the Jessup Church of God campus, and Mark Priester is at the charter school campus. So we've got administrative support and clerical support. So we have checkpoints with locked facilities and a check-in, check-out procedure.
Sounds good. We appreciate you coming in and, giving us the update. Like I said, I was just curious how things were going. It's unusual to have.
It is unusual circumstances. It's nothing that we've ever seen before, and we're working through it. That's just one of those things, and we certainly appreciate the cooperation from the community and parents and our kids. They're probably the most resilient of anybody. They just roll with it, and this is in their minds. This is just normal.
All right.
So it's going to be quite a celebration when we all get back on campus together.
Okay, we're looking forward to that day. Hopefully that day will come sooner than later.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about this supply chain.
That is it.
It was just weird listening to the board. They've got doors, but they can't get the door frame. They got windows, but they can't get the windows.
And that's it. And when some of those things come in, it's bizarre. At times, some things have come in just partial shipments. Where's the rest of it? So, but they're coming in every day. So it's one of those. If you take a couple days and you don't go by it, and then you come by 2 or 3 days later, you'll see significant difference. So it's ever changing, ever evolving there on campus.
It's the same thing with the new hotel being built here in town. I mean, they were supposed to be done in July, but the latest, right. And they're still having all kinds of supply problems and labor situations there. So they're trying to get work through that. That new hotel was supposed to be opened up by now. I know people here in town that are building homes, and they've got things ordered. They've been ordered 3-4 months and still hadn't come in yet.
Oh yeah,
and then also trying to find the labor folks who actually do the subcontracting work. And we had Speck in here this week, and he talked about that they're having very difficult time trying to find helmets and shoulder pads and things of that sort for the football teams for recreation. And it's a statewide problem, and they will probably go to more flag football as each year goes by, because the supplies are just not out there for these items.
Yeah,
just a big supply problem going on right now.
And that's amazing.
And no one can do anything about it. There's so many people that have sent in text messages, criticizing what's been going on and pointing fingers and people acting like they could have done a better job and things of that sort. But nobody, from the architect to the contractor to the school officials, wanted it to take this long. Things happen that you just cannot. When you're dealing on supply chains, you're dealing on labor shortages. When you're dealing on other people to do things, you can't control it.
Right, and especially for teachers, these are things they have a certain skill set and things that they're working on to help educate these youth, and they're just having to be very resilient and just roll with it. And that's something that I talked about with our administration staff and teachers. We could be pretty sour or pout about it, but that's going to take energy away from us finding solutions. So let's work on solutions.
This too shall pass.
Absolutely.
This too shall pass, like with all these other things going on around here that
just
are delayed because of the times that we're going through right now. This too shall pass, and then it'll be all done, and say, well, why did we worry so much? This looks great,
Exactly. So they're excited, and they're working hard, and I'm very proud of to be a Bacon Bee and all the folks that we have there. So, and the support from our local board and support staff there at the board office.
Y'all just came out with a brilliant idea to be able to get the school started there, to be able to get the kids taught safely. And just hats off to you, the principal of James E. Bacon, and to the school board and to the school superintendent for putting all this together, so these students can continue to learn in a safe environment until the entire project is completed.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Good to see you. Appreciate you coming in.
Thank y'all for having me. I appreciate it. Yes, thank you.
Okay. Well, y'all have a good day. All right. Well, that wraps up the world-famous Butch and Bob Show for the day here on Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO 105.5 FM in Jessup. Brought to you by First Southern Bank, by Van's Barbecue, by Murphy Builder Supply, First Southern Bank, Van's Barbecue, Murphy Builder Supply, and O'Quinn & Associates.